baked pies. Now I'm on YouTube, on In the Lab Live. Hit the like button, yeah, go ahead, subscribe. Ain't no telling what you see, it's gonna be a long ride. Better open up your eyes, cause we be in the bitch till 7 in the morning. Coffee in one hand and the sweet got me zoning. Blocking all the haters, shout out my moderators. They make the show greater, main reason why we made it. So up on the top, I can't see the ground. Got these niggas mad, they love when I was down. Now nigga up, and they can't tell me shit. Shout out to Scale Gang and all my people in this bitch. I got haters, I got friends, I got product, I got ends. If I ever get a plaque, I know they gon' hate me then. Still rolling in that lag slow, hotter than Tabasco. Don't matter what you buying, I can get you what you ask for. Hottest in the streets, where these niggas can't compete. We be grinding while they sleep, yeah, 7 days a week. I ain't tripping on the docks, telling niggas come box. Right, knock them out of socks, boy, you must be smoking rocks. Hey! This In the Lab Live, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Salute. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Can y'all hear me out there? Let me know if y'all can hear me in them comments. You know what I'm saying? By saying we can hear you. All right, let's get this thing on the road, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, y'all. You know, I've come across some pretty interesting things when it comes to this Mo 3 situation. You know, a lot of us felt like well, I ain't gonna even say felt like, I'm gonna say we kept hearing a lot of stuff about a watch party, you know, involving Mo 3. The day that he was unalive, you know the infamous TRAPBOY Freddy go live on what is it, the frontage road of the freeway, you know, where he showed the poke sign, you know, or whatever, and he was saying, dang, man, who got the freeway blocked? And at first he had on his TRAPBOY Freddy chain, and then when it came back, he had on his brother's chain, SMURFF Franklin, you know, as well as his chain. So he went from 1 chain to 2 chains, you know. And we always thought, man, that must be symbolic or something, you know. A lot of people speculated that SMURFF might have been on that highway as well, and that's why Trap was wearing that chain, y'all. All right, fast forward to now. You know, I was checking out TZF Baby, man, you know, and he dropped an upload with none other than SMURFF Franklin, guys. November 12th, 1 a.m. in the morning, right? He's drinking big drink, you know, saying, hey, yo, you know, we partying, you know, come holler at us, you know. And what stood out was that it was on November 12th at 1 in the morning, meaning I feel like these guys have been partying, you know, basically all night. You know, when Trap said, it's bottle popping time, it's butt naked time, I need 20 of the baddest dancers in the DF dub, you know, basically to come through. Well, he was talking about this watch party that, from what I'm seeing, was most definitely real, y'all. Let's check this out. You know what I'm saying? Let's check out this one, you know, of SMURFF Franklin basically announcing to the world they really had a watch party. Shout out to TZF Baby. Check this out.
And this is from November 12th, 2020. 1 a.m. in the morning. The perfect time to celebrate and pop some bottles. You know, especially right after Mo 3 just got murdered. Come on now. These are the Oak Cliff people we were talking about.
It's bottle popping
time.
Shout
out to the Oak Cliff people. But let's check it out.
You got none other than SMURFF Franklin, guys. Notice the chain. That's the same chain Trap had on when he flashed, when he came back and had DJ in the car. You know, check it out. That's SMURFF Franklin, TRAPBOY Freddy's brother. This is wherever they held the watch party at, as far as watching the footage of Mo 3 being unalived.
Yeah. We lit.
There go that chain, SMURFF Franklin, with the Smurf on it. Say we lit. It's a party. Come mess with us. We lit. It's a party. Hold on. Let's bring it all the way back. Let's bring it all the way.
Check it out.
Check it out. SMURFF Franklin, guys.
Yeah.
11/12 at 1 a.m. guys, 2020. They most definitely had a watch party. They most definitely had a watch party. You know, if you didn't know, now you know. That most definitely made it super clear to me, you know, that they most definitely had a watch party. I don't know what it means for SMURFF Franklin, but I feel like some kind of way he must have been involved, guys. You know, he must have been involved some kind of way, you know, for Trap to put his chain on. That's just my opinion, though. But one thing that ain't an opinion anymore is that there was most definitely a watch party. Ooh, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. But anyway, okay, let's continue, guys. Now that we got SMURFF out the way, let's get to TRAPBOY Freddy, man. You know, I most definitely stumbled across something that was I stumbled across something else that was rather interesting to me. TRAPBOY actually went live, you know, one day, you know, I think it may have been 2021, whenever he dropped Hypocrites. And he actually went down through there and explained the events leading up to the demise of Mo3. In his own words, y'all. In his own words. So I ain't got to make up nothing. You know, the proof is in the pudding. I thought it was crazy that he did it, but he most definitely did it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to mute the audio because he's playing the song, but he's breaking down the events that led up to Mo3 being unalive. Let's go here. You see, start off, he say he got popped at Exxon.
They been waiting on some bad to happen to a nigga. I feel untouchable.
Wait. Nigga, you thought you was untouchable. Bro, why niggas always, let me show y'all something about this for all the real.
He said, y'all remember when Mo3 went live and he said, bro, you think you untouchable? You thought you want the people to think you untouchable. Now stop lying saying you got in a car accident and tell them people that you got hit up.
Gangsters in the world. Niggas that be thinking that you, if they think you untouchable, they automatically gonna shoot your ass. That's like I tell my partners, y'all niggas know how to fight. The niggas that know how to fight gonna get shot automatically. Like straight up, ain't no.
And no, Mo3 was trying to have a boxing match. He said the people who box real good get shot. Trap, let's go.
Come on, bro. The goddamn people, man. They think you untouchable. They think like this for all the street niggas who got real street cred. It's always a little nigga coming to try to take your stripes. You know what I'm saying? It's a nigga trying to take something from you, like.
You know, and these were all subliminal disses at Mo3. Just know it. Just know it.
Nigga won't just cause they think you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, man, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? You can't go out the top dog, you gotta stay in the kid place. You see what I'm saying? But back to the video.
All right. So he said you can't, you know, he basically talking about, you know, Mo3 right there. You know, he tells him you can't go after the big dog. Sometimes you just have to stay in your place. You hear me? All right. So now he's going back to the audio. Let's go. So he's breaking this down bit by bit, guys. Bit by bit, he's breaking it down. And when he starts talking again, we gonna listen to what he got to say. He listening to the words. Let's go.
2018, somebody tried to murder us. I don't know who it was.
So now he's talking about Christmas. Somebody tried to unalive them. And if you remember, I think that's where he said that 3 of them was shooting at him from the creek, you know, and they was busting from so far away, you know, that nobody got unalive. Let's let him go though.
I heard them niggas had been getting swiped though.
They hear they been getting swiped. More shot.
2018, anybody tried to murder us.
He explains what happened.
We got set up by my play sister played me close. Hey, for my play sisters, they're still my play sisters. Y'all know I wasn't talking about y'all. Cause my play sister and them been going through a lot. So why Kiki, Nene, and Lil Kill Money, y'all know y'all my sister fell. We ain't.
But he most definitely, you know, said that it was one of his play sisters that set them up to be hit up by Mo3 now.
Talking about y'all. It was another close ass. But I know they'll be watching me ball and living good life. know what I'm saying? So I know she enjoying this shit just as much as I am. With a sucker broke ass. She sold her soul. I loved her for life. That's what she get.
Say she sold her soul. He loved her for life. That's what she get. Now, this is a real life event right here. So let's stop that, you know, and let's most definitely pull up this to what Trap is talking about when he's talking about this Sprinter van situation, because that wasn't the first time that he spoke on it. He also spoke on it again, you know, where he said basically what happened that day as well. Hold on, let me do this real quick, you know, because you know, they be trying to get at you, boy. Hold on. All right, so here we go right here. Let's go.
I remember Christmas 2018, niggas jumped out this creek and shot at me, man.
Christmas 2018, the same thing we just heard him say in the other video, you know, as he's breaking this down. But this is the spot where his Sprinter van was hit up, you know, and basically, you know, he had to repair it and everything after that. You know, a couple of people got hit up. DJ was one of the people that got hit up, and I think some other people got hit up in this incident, but nobody passed away.
God damn, nigga shot me like my partner, my homegirl, my other partner.
He just told y'all who got popped.
I had to fix my Sprinter. Had to buy new cars and but guess what? God is good. We made it through that, nigga. Amen.
Said God is good. They made it through it. But that was just to let you know what I'm saying, that basically TRAPBOY Freddy is giving us the story. I'm also giving y'all the visual, you know, as he speaks. We most definitely gonna try to get to a couple of the things that he's speaking on that's already on the internet. But let's go back to him basically breaking down what led up to Mo3 being unalive. Let's go.
My play sister played us close. I don't even.
Yeah, he say, you hear him saying, talking about his play sister playing them close. You know, the whole shebang. You know, they be trying to get you for audio. So
What
I ain't gonna play it. Let's go.
Shout out to Smash Topic, man. I had to see you at a bad time. When I did see you, bro. It's just
well, basically, he going and Smash the Topics, which is another social media personality, you know, who basically he alleges dropped his location while he was at war. And I guess that they had a problem as well.
Cause you know what I'm saying, like I'm old school, bro. I ain't with all that internet shit.
You know, he said had me all on Smash the Topic.
I wasn't really mad at you. I was more so mad at you just outside doing what you were doing, like basically telling folks where we at. You know what I'm saying? That's more. Nigga, when you at war, nigga, this shit real war.
He didn't like the fact Smash the Topic basically dropped his low.
If a nigga thinking like I be thinking, nigga, I'll pull up to the hospital on nigga ass. But, you know what I'm saying, Smash the Topic just doing his job. No, we didn't have no confrontation. It was hostile just because of the moment of the time. So, nah, he ain't go out like nothing. Nah, I didn't go out like nothing. Just stopped the lives and kept it G. You know what I'm saying? Like real G supposed to. That's about it. Let's keep it going.
So Trap, you know what I'm saying, basically is running down the whole everything that happened.
No, TRAPBOY Freddy. We ain't going back and forth. No, we not going back and forth, man. Nigga been dropping this song for 3 years straight. We ain't on that rap shit, bro. I ain't been go back and forth with your rap.
He talking about Mo3. You know, he said 3 had been dropping diss songs for 3 years straight. He ain't going back and forth. Then he said something very interesting here in a second. Watch what he say.
There, boy. Hey, but what we do? We're gonna get laugh, you get what I'm saying?
Laugh now, guys. He said, what we gonna do? We gonna get the last laugh. My nigga, laugh now. Heard they jumped up out. Yeah, so he basically, you know, is telling y'all exactly what went on. But let's let him continue.
We won't say the last goddamn shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it go.
Mocking up, passing the Mo3, saying we gonna say the last stuff, like meaning I'm the one that survived. I'm gonna get the last laugh.
But when I say this to say this. Like, bro, ain't nobody finna be going back and forth with these good rapping ass niggas. We ain't finna do all this, bro.
Yeah, we know Mo3 rap real good. Why y'all try to make that a diss? That's a super compliment. Thank y'all for acknowledging that Mo3 rap way better than all y'all.
We know you go hard. We know you know how to make a lot of sense. We know that. I know that. I've been dealing with you for the last 3 years. Beyond that, like even on Instagram, like on YouTube, Them got all these new diss songs coming out. But I wouldn't even drop no new diss.
He really threw a shot at Rain. Say even on, you know, social media, even on YouTube, they got all these new. So this lets you know that Mo3 has passed away when he does this. But anyway, they got all these new diss songs that's still coming out. He was saying I wouldn't even drop no diss song from no unalive person. He ain't like the fact that Mo3 was still, you know, shooting shots back at them, even though he was in the grave. He was still being able to respond to the stuff that they were saying, and his songs basically was out jamming nails. They hated that.
Song from no dead niggas, but that's just how niggas operate, cause niggas stupid. But
called niggas stupid. He talking about Rainwater. You know, he didn't like the fact that Rainwater keep on dropping these songs by Mo3.
They just gonna keep the shit keep on going.
And it's gonna keep going as long as Rainwater keep dropping these songs.
Yeah, niggas start getting mad. The nigga put the CD out. Stupid ass nigga, you take the flame.
He said people start getting mad because he said niggas start getting mad because he put the CD out. I'm thinking he talking about Rain, and since Rain is the one that's putting them out, he take the flame for it.
Why niggas think they're gonna go with this? But tomato. We ain't going back and forth, nigga. I'm gonna say the last shit, nigga. Every time.
Once again, reference him saying the last thing, meaning, you know, what they say Rainwater told 3 is not about who the toughest, it's about who lasts the longest. And since TRAPBOY, you know, basically lasted longer than Mo3 and still here, he dissing hard. You know, he gonna get the last word.
And that's just what they gonna.
A dead man tells no tales.
They go back to the song.
It's crazy that he broke this whole thing down like this too. Remember, I'm gonna keep speaking every time I have to mute the audio because he playing that song. But let him go.
God damn, man. Chris, I nigga Chris had just came home, got shot in the arm. This the bad thing about
one thing. Once again, he is referencing the Christmas shooting. You know, that where 3 hit up his sprinter man.
We was in the sprinter like 6 deep, no burners on Dion. My nigga fresh home on parole, fresh out, you know what I'm saying? Can't let my nigga out of this bullshit. But niggas shooting from so far, they ain't kill nobody, nigga. Let's keep going.
No, he feel a way about that. They shoot so far, they ain't unalive nobody. Then gotta throw, you know, Trap, hey man, he basically breaking it down, man. He breaking it all the way down, whether we like it or not.
In your interview when y'all talk about it. When Sean Connery nigga did that interview and pressure bust pipes, nigga. That nigga, why am I gonna ask you to be on the song with some niggas you don't like?
Speaking about the infamous Pick 6 song, guys. You know, a lot of people say Sean Cotton started this whole thing with that interview. And guess what, guys? I got a little bit of it, you know, to where Mo3 responded to not being on Pick 6 and basically saying, man, I ain't even care about being on that song. I could care less about being on Pick 6. But let them tell it. This is what, you know, started him and TRAPBOY Freddy to beef. Let's listen.
Everybody pretty much knows it, man. Like, you know, they came out with the Pick 6 record. You know, I don't want to be a part of it. But let me
and we hear Mo3 most definitely laugh about being a part of Pick 6. Now understand, this all took place, you know, after the Fort Worth incident with Go Yayo. And people, you know, always, you know, come back to this part. You know, right after Mo3 had got popped at, you know, and basically had to shoot his way out the club, you know, he felt the way, you know, about Go Yayo. He wasn't messing with him. And he couldn't understand for the life of him how somebody could be his friend or claim they his friend, but still kick it with somebody who tried to take him out the game. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The difference between if we dissing each other, you know, and you being friends with them, to where I'm put in a situation where this person tried to unalive me and you claim to be my friend, but you rocking out with the person that tried to ill me. Well, you might as well stay over there and be friends with them, because that ain't gonna never sit right in my book if you calling yourself my friend. So I kind of felt Mo3 right there. But at the same time, I feel trapped. You know, when he responded and basically said, you know, can't nobody tell him who he can hang around. You know, he felt like that was some YAG stuff. Let him tell it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that Nah, man, can't no man tell me who I can hang around. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's Yag. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? But let's let 3 continue.
You know, they came out with the Pick 6 record. You know,
I didn't want to be a part of that.
But
3 laughed at it. He didn't want to be a part of it.
I'm not mad about no Pick 6.
Yeah, but what I'm just saying though, this is something that everybody knows is that you don't really involve yourself with the other Dallas artists, and that's what kind of makes people in, you know, the powers and shakers and the power, you know, the people who pull the plugs and shit like that in the city, they kind of look at you.
He said he didn't want to be a part of that.
You are.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I don't know why they look at me like that, because it ain't even like that. Like, man, like I say, when shit is in the streets, it's like you can't get on social media and explain everything that goes on in the street. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Like you can't get on social media and say and tell the promoters or tell the people
crazy,
that mean something that matter. The goddamn radio people, the goddamn bloggers. You can't tell them, say, we ain't doing this because of this. You can't do that. So you know, you just go your way and do your thing. Worry about yourself. Like
worry about yourself.
Know, shit, they gonna paint their own picture at the end of the day. But like, nah, man, like. Kind of, you know, I'm trying to stay in my own lane, man. You know, I feel like I'm king of the street, so you know, the king gotta stay doing this thing, man. Like,
yeah,
like, so
yeah, he wasn't worried about, you know, being no part of no Pick 6. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people like to say, well, 3 was mad because he wasn't on the picks, and we heard him in his own words right there say, hey man, I ain't even care about being on no Pick 6. But either way, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to say that's what started it, because after this interview, Boy Freddy most definitely felt the way about, you know, Mo3's response, you know, when it comes to what he said, you know what I'm saying? And basically wanted Mo3 to clear it up. And since 3 didn't clear it up, then it got crazy. Here go Trap in his own words. You know, back then, with the whole thing that jumped it off, and Say Cheese once again playing a part by asking Boy Freddy about what Mo3 said. You know what I'm saying? And we got Boy Freddy's response. Check it out.
Right, facts. Now, I mean, it's a lot of people confused about, you know, the Mo3 interview when I asked him, because we all know, man, Mo3's really the way he carries himself, and I'm only saying this because shit has been spoken on already, but the way he carries himself, he could be really antisocial. It rubs some people the wrong way. I even asked, you know, his manager, like, damn, why is he
was Sean Cotton being extremely messy at this point? You know, or was he doing his job? You know, that's something, you know, that he asked Trap. Like, man, a lot of people feel like, you know, I was being this way or that way by asking a question, but really I was just asking a question that the people want to hear. Check out Trap's response when all this goes on.
Why isn't he on the car shows with the other artists and stuff like that? Why wasn't he on Pick 6? That's how the Pick 6 shit came up, because I was gonna run down a long list of things. It wasn't me being messy on, you know, the situation. But a lot of people, because a lot of shit beef goes on Say Cheese, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of people, they release their anger on Say Cheese.
But I feel Say Cheese as well. You know, he just doing his job. You know, basically asking the questions, you know, basically doing what he got to do to keep his channel thriving, you know, and it was thriving off the beef. So another thing that Sean mentioned was that they always hitting him up to do interviews. You know, one would come, and then if the other one didn't like what they had to say, they would call Sean Cotton and schedule an interview and want to get their side off. So really, honestly and truly, you know, everybody involved is just as guilty as Sean Cotton, if you ask me, you know, because they didn't have to come on there and say a word, but they chose to. And since they did, he earned it. So, you know, they just as guilty as him.
Because it's viewed by a large number of people. So that's why I want to get things, you know, because when you tagged me, a lot of people thought you were mad at me. You know what I'm saying?
Of course not. No, I was just answering the question. You know, and first of all, you didn't even ask no question. Oh, you didn't ask no question. You heard Sick Record, you're not on it. Yeah, that ain't even no question. You see what I'm saying? You didn't even ask.
So now he's responding to the Mo3 interview. Rather, he feels like, you know, Sean was being messy. This is Trap's response.
No question yet, and they were like, I didn't want to be on it. You know what I'm saying? He made that a question. Like that was more of a statement you said. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like
right.
nigga knew that already.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Because I mean, and I know because you called me right when you posted it, and you was like, it wasn't, you know what I mean? Like I didn't get the vibe that you were mad at me, but you know, on Facebook, I think it was shared on Facebook and Twitter.
The same thing.
And a lot of Oak Cliff people, a lot of Dallas people were mad at me because they felt like,
see, I read the comments, bro. Say for instance, it would probably been 5% saying he didn't do nothing wrong. Yeah. You know what I mean? 30% said you did it. Yeah. And 65% said it was just straight up hate. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, you didn't even say nothing, bro. You didn't even ask no question.
Right. Pick 6, the record. That is yours.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Okay, how'd you come up with who'd you pick?
I mean, first it was me.
So he explains how the song came about. Now, mind you, Mo3 didn't even want to be on the song anyway. And I think Trap knew that.
You know what I mean? With me, Yayo, and
with the things that were going on with Yayo, Trap most definitely knew that 3 wasn't gonna want to be a part of it. And 3 was most definitely feeling the way. And Trap says that because he says that Rainwater basically told him that Mo3 was upset about him still rocking with Yayo.
Me, Yayo, and motherfucking Running. It was me, Yayo, and Running by himself. And then Sleazy pulled up, so I tell Sleazy, shit, man, go put your verse on her too. And Yellow, then Lil CJ too. I'm like, damn, okay. Then I called it 6 Pick just because of the goddamn, it was 6 people on there, you know what I mean? And then lottery, I know it was something with the lottery had 6 Pick, so I put the cover on the whole, like, the lottery ticket or whatever.
He's saying it's basically by chance. What do y'all think?
Do it, you know what I mean? It was me Running Yayo at first, though. We had did ours, and I just, like, had my nigga double the beat, you know what I mean? And I let them do the same thing we did.
He acknowledged the fact that Mo3 go hard.
I don't think he was on there like he was the last person to get on there, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they were like, why y'all ain't put? Why y'all ain't put? Why y'all ain't put? Why y'all ain't put? Why y'all? Yeah, he did that. Yeah, he killed that whole listen to it. You know what I mean? I go to it and play it. Who had on? You know what I mean? I did that. You know what I mean? They asked me about a question. You can ask me about any one of your shit, you know what I mean? The first thing I'm gonna say, yeah, they don't lie.
Right, and
even if I ain't heard.
Right, and like I told you off camera, I never knew, because people said I was being messy, but I thought y'all were cool the whole time. So it was like, I never seen any, I didn't know y'all had friction.
See, now, me and him, we were cool money. You see what I'm saying? That's my dog. We still be cool right now.
He's speaking on 3. He said we was cool money.
If he go say what he said and go be like him, what he really meant or however he meant it,
yeah.
If it wasn't nothing towards me, you gotta say that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and there it go right there. You know what I'm saying? Trap wanted him to clear it up. What he said in that interview with Say Cheese, you know, in regards to Pick 6. If it wasn't nothing towards him, just go say it wasn't nothing towards me. If I'm your boy, like you say, I'm your boy. But I don't think 3 ever did that, you know, because he didn't feel like he needed to.
Me and him, we were cool money. You see what I'm saying? That's my dog. We still be cool right now. If he go say what he said and go be like him, what he really meant or however he meant it.
Yeah.
If it wasn't nothing towards me, you gotta say that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that was my nigga. And I vouch for him on every level. So if it ain't the same, it ain't that. But man, that nigga ain't talk shit since the Yayo shit. You know what I mean? Yayo.
There it is.
The nigga Rainwater told me, you know what I'm saying? He wanted me to, he was bad at me for still talking to Yayo, so that's what it was. Period.
And you hear him always say, you know what I'm saying? The truth of the matter is he was only mad at me because I wouldn't stop talking to Yayo. And he said Rainwater was the one that told him that 3 was upset with him about Yayo. Oh, Rainwater. Rainwater. He wanted me to, he was bad at me for still talking to Yayo. Rainwater told me talk shit since the Yayo shit. You know what I mean? Yayo.
Yeah.
The nigga Rainwater told me, you know what I'm saying? He wanted me to, he was bad at me for still talking to Yayo, so that's what it was. Period. I ain't gotta stop talking to nobody.
Wow.
And it what it is.
Right.
And then, you know, we got all the stories coming from everyone. You know what I'm saying? You got every story you know probably ever heard.
Listen to him. I ain't gotta stop talking to nobody.
And it what it is.
Right.
And then, you know, I ain't gotta stop talking to nobody. And it what it is.
Right.
And then
I ain't gotta stop talking to nobody. It is what it is. So basically him putting his foot down, you know, that he was gonna remain cool with Yayo. He ain't gotta stop talking to nobody. It is what it is. You hear it out of Trap on mouth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we most definitely breaking it down, man. Make sure y'all hitting that like button and most definitely subscribe to the channel if you're new over here. Let's get back to Trap and what he had to say about the whole situation.
This what y'all motherfuckers don't understand. So that was never a conversation. That was never a question that was ever asked. I'm not gonna ask this nigga to get on my song. I know they don't like each other. I ain't gotta go through that.
He acknowledges the fact that he knows that Mo3 and Yayo ain't finna be on those same songs. He didn't even ask him to be on the song. Mo3 didn't want to be on the song. Mo3 didn't lie, you know, and he knew that Mo3 didn't want to be on the song.
These niggas on it. But at this time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was on the, yeah, let's everybody come together shit. But, you know what I'm saying? These niggas want to be like broke thumbs and shit, get out the way. Then everybody lights got turned on, niggas all want to come together then.
I ain't mess. Everybody is not messing with each other. You know what I'm saying? It was a mutual thing, I guess, on all parties that they wasn't messing around no more.
Crazy, get out the business. No, it don't work like that. You should have tried to get down the first time when niggas came to you though. But that's all. It's cool. It's cool. We ain't tripping. We ain't tripping on that either. We ain't tripping on that. We ain't tripping on that. But. See, niggas already was close to the situation saying niggas was hating. But me, I'm a real nigga. Can't nobody tell me to stop nobody in the world. Until you show me you fake, then I'ma stop.
Can't nobody tell him to stop messing with nobody in the world. So basically he wasn't gonna stop messing with Yayo. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody tell him what to do. He doubled down on it. He doubled down on it completely. Man, this is crazy, man. Trap broke it all the way down though. You know, he put it
until then, you my dog.
This is from him. He said, until then, you my dog. Speaking about, you know, until they show him that they fake or that they hate us. Like people
that made a tomato. That was the end of that shit. Then let's keep going.
Let's keep going. All right, so you know, he breaking it down from his point of view. You know what I'm saying? I can't knock his point of view. This is his point of view. This is his point of view. Now he's talking about get out my hood. That's the part with the big B. I told your daddy pay that money. He didn't pay it. If you paid it, you was good, but he didn't. So you have to get up out my hood. That was the line that was spoken.
Freddy, bro, is y'all dumb and thought this nigga came to my shop on some gangster shit, bro? This man came.
All right, so then we get to the infamous shop situation where it's alleged that 3 showed up, you know, to TRAPBOY Freddy's shop, and 3 most definitely acknowledged that he went there, you know, but it's discrepancies on what actually happened, you know, when 3 pulled up to that shop, you know, 3 say he went there to scratch, you know, basically box. He wanted to box, with Trap. So he went there. And Trap basically is like, we heard him say he ain't doing no boxing. You know, if you want to box, go to the gym. You know, but it's the discrepancy is about whether 3 ran away or not. We seen the video, you know, before of 3 at that shop and Trap coming out with a strap, guys. He came out with that strap, that Draco in his hand, you know, and didn't want to do no scratching. You know, he was basically gonna bust. Let me see where this is what Trap is referring to right here. You know, and 3 also talked about it as well, saying that Trap wouldn't put that strap down, and all Mo3 wanted to do was box. He wasn't trying to do it. He wasn't trying to shoot. But Trap says that 3 of them had weapons as well. You know what I'm saying? So there go a little bit of the interaction between them as this was going on, you know, at Freddy's shop. 3 said that Trap only put out a little bit of the video. He edited it. But he also said that Mo3 said that Sean Cotton seen the full video. But this is the video footage of Mo3 at TRAPBOY Freddy shop, you know, trying to get it on, you know, and Trap out there with that strap and not trying to put it down. And they both spoke on this situation. 3 spoke on it as well, and so did Trap. And the Trap didn't want to put it down. All he wanted to do was scratch. You know what I'm saying? Mo3 said all he wanted to do was scratch. That's it. That's all. He wasn't trying to have no pistol play, but Trap wasn't trying to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We breaking it down. Let's get back to Trap, you know, in his breakdown of this whole entire situation. You know, I most definitely have Mo3 comment on this situation as well. When it comes to the things that occurred at the shop that day. Let's go.
Talk to me, fam. But you don't come pull on my goddamn door now like you a gangster. Shout out to his partner. I'm a gangster. I make all the rules in my game. You ain't finna come do nothing, nigga, without nigga. I make these rules, nigga. What's up? You knock on my door, nigga, I spit in your niggas. Lucky we wasn't in the slums. So, you know what I'm saying? Tomato, tomato.
Say, lucky, you knock on my door, I spit in your face. You know, he say he make the rules and his gangster stuff. That's what Trap said. You know, but he kind of spoke on what happened at the shop.
But I was the only nigga outside with these folks. No, them niggas around me, not my partners, them nigga partners, them all his people, they came with him. So y'all can stop asking me that. All them niggas know going on that day. Even Rain, because he drove by, he didn't even stop.
Rainwater. Trap says that day when all that was going on, Rainwater passed by, he didn't even stop. You know, that we heard Rain ain't like that all the time. I guess he didn't want no parts because he just drove by the whole situation and didn't even stop. Rainwater. Boy.
That nigga, they ain't got the car. Looking and shit all on the phone, they talking, playing. Yeah, nigga. Then the laws passed by, so all that was over. But
he saying then the laws passed by and all that was over. Now, understand, at that point, that's when Mo 3 said he took out running. You know, he wasn't running from Freddy or nothing like that. He was running because the police pulled up. Trap said they pulled by. Mo 3 most definitely said they was on the scene as well. I guess they both agree on that.
Niggas pulled up, wanna holler, blood. No, ain't no more blood, nothing. No more blood, nothing. You shouldn't have did that on that interview. Go clean that interview up. That's what I care about. All this shit, I ain't care about that weekend. I don't care about no man getting into it with no man. I don't care about no man want me not to talk to another man. But when you get to acting like, nah, you gotta clean that up, or that's what it is.
Once again, he referenced back to that Say Cheese interview. He wanted Mo 3 to clean up what he said on that interview. You know, he most definitely just stated he don't care about what two men got going on. They beef is not his beef, is basically what he's saying.
It is. Tomato. You don't like it, do something about it. Now we back to the interview.
That's crazy, ain't it, y'all? I know, you know, Trap giving it to you, man. Whether you like it or not, he giving it to you like he give it to you. This is Trap's point of view of what he was going through with Mo 3 at that time, y'all. Real talk.
Shout out my nigga Sean Cotton. He still ain't posted a song yet though, but shout out my nigga Sean Cotton. He know that shit true. I remember when he made that diss song and said, I can't tell Say Cheese too much. He a blogger. That nigga, they dropped that diss song the same day.
Right back to what happened. You know what I'm saying? He said they dropped that diss song the same day. I'm guessing when he went up to the shop, when 3 went to the shop, he dropped that diss song, you know, and basically where he said, Say Cheese seen the footage, you know what I'm saying, of what really took place at the shop. He's Trap, he ain't like that.
Tomato, but you know that's how I go though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Say Cheese, real niggas. Shout out my nigga Sean Cotton, real nigga.
Alright, you know what I'm saying? So we getting down to it, man. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna make this more than just, you know, a one episode type thing. I think we're gonna do a sequel, man. We're gonna come back and then we're gonna finish it up. But I think we did enough for right now, you know, of getting Boy Freddy's point of view of what's going on with him and Mo 3, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, you know, it was a lot going on back then. And it's crazy that Trap took to social media and basically felt the need, you know, to clear up everything. He most definitely spoke on it in a bunch of his songs. You know how he felt about the situation. And you can most definitely go back and see a lot of that. You know, I'm just trying to give it to you from Trap's point of view of what was going on, you know, during that time. You decide whether you feel like Trap is telling the truth, you know, Trap is doing a whole lot of capping, you know. That's up to your own personal perspective. You know, I just thought that was rather interesting, you know, that Trap is basically ran it down, you know, detail for detail on how all of this happened and what led up to the demise of Mo 3, man. But that's all my time for right now. I most definitely will be dropping part 2 to this. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure if you new, you subscribe. And most definitely leave me a comment, you know, if you want to see the rest, you know, part 2, so I can go ahead and drop it. You know, I don't want to make these uploads too long, you know, about 30 minutes, you know, that's a good spot, you know. But yeah, man, most definitely looking forward to bringing y'all part 2. Let me know what you felt about part 1 as far as TRAPBOY breaking down the whole situation of what went on with 3. Do you believe him? Do you not believe him? It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody in the building. I most definitely appreciate y'all pulling up. Make sure you hit that like button if you have not. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not. You know, yeah, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and get out y'all way, man. You know, but this is crazy, y'all, and most definitely interesting. You know, yeah. Sidewalk Gang, checking out. I'll catch y'all on the next one. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here. Y'all be safe. Gone.
That nigga free bang like a motherfucker. Hey man, y'all already know what the fuck going on. I touched down cars here like this. I hear a bunch of real rap going on in the city, man. R.I.P. send me with them, man. Right there, for it up. Quality dollar, they made their mind up not to ride with a mouth. I'm sick and tired, I had to swallow my pride up. Dear Heavenly Father, I know they watching, but I gotta provide. Got a mama, hope you keep her alive. Lot of partners that I lost to the coppers. Get a look, bitch, I'm the boss of this roster. They ready to ride. I know they gon' kill them, I gotta get them out the hood for they die. I know they itching when I look in their eyes. Bringing them back with extendo, let down the window, rearrange the whole scene up. Blouse come wig like we ain't seen none. Get it and go, make sure you change your demeanor. Pockets sitting thicker than the legs on Davina. Fuck the white girl, she take dick a real screamer. Salute her, she ain't snitches the day that I seen her. Interrogation room, the laws looking for the heater. Talking about the 3, she started speaking amnesia. Remember when a solo was a photo green beamer? They ain't let me drive it cause I probably would've wrecked it. Don't believe the lies, bitch, I'm highly respected. A man never test me, he'll die by this weapon. Learn how to shoot, took time to perfect it. All hell is the king, bitch, I'm a guy in my section. I ain't gotta improvise, but the side that I'm repping. They don't recognize that I strive for this blessing. Yeah, look, champion, I'm a champion, I win. They like, damn, he won. They like, damn, he won again. Got the heart of a lion, standing tall with that iron, nigga, you gon' have to kill me. And they know that I'm a ride when they look me in the eye, and that's why the street feel me. Cause I win, win, win. I win, win, I win. I did this shit once, came back, did it twice, I'ma do the shit again. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I win. Look up. Damn, he won. Come here, look. They don't televise it, disguise my progression. Will they ever check me or ride is the question. Catch them outside, but they dodge my direction. 5'5" with a 6'9" complexion. I won't jeopardize what I got, that's why they panicking. Shooter with a shooter, don't get turned into a mannequin. My cousin in the feds, say the cell block jamming them. Stay up by some friends, I need alcohol and bandages. Illuminati shit, see the devil when them candles lit. Guy got my back, so I ain't tripping, he gon' handle it. Look, why would you put all this pain on my plate? Spread lies on my name, tell the people I'm fake. They look up to 3 because I am the way. I'm the king of the jungle, I run with the apes. I pray that one day the world see that I'm great. Stay down all the way, I go hard in the paint. I'm a champion. It's my city, nigga. My city, nigga. My city keep hating, nigga. And shit like that, nigga.